Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to VR Aesthetic. It's Sandesh, exercise specialist and owner of Gym Junkie Sports Nutrition. Today we're here to talk about different body types, basically the training, supplementation and nutrition that goes in accordance with your body type to allow you to get your maximum growth. So let's start basically with the three different body types that you come across. It's your ectomorph, mesomorph and endomorph. Now your ectomorph basically is an individual with a slightly smaller structure and has a very high metabolic rate. Then you get a mesomorph who basically has a good muscle disposition but also has a topical layer of body fat that they need to get rid of. Then you get your endomorph who has an extremely high percentage of body fat and obviously needs to cut down to reveal muscle definition. So let's take it from the ectomorph. So the basic supplementation required, be it whether you're an ectomorph, mesomorph or endomorph, is a pre-workout, intra-workout and post-workout. Now let's take it one step further where we look at the different types of pre-workouts, intra-workouts and post-workouts for the different body types. For an ectomorph, now this is an individual who requires a high carb concentration in order to maximize his growth. So the products that he would look for, be it a pre-workout, it would need nitric oxide like all your pre-workouts has to basically transport the nutrients to the muscle tissue while he's working out. There also needs to be a carb concentration such that the individual uses those carbohydrates and not his reserve body fat during the workout. Then you get an intra-workout. An intra-workout basically requires you to have a high percentage of BCAAs. BCAAs are branched-chain amino acids that basically make up 33% of your skeletal muscle structure. So now he'd also need a BCA with carbohydrates. So basically again, as he's working out, these carbs will be burnt up and not his existing body fat, which will allow for growth. Post-workout, he would require a protein shake as what we call a mass builder with carbs. Perfectly ratioed, you get a 3:1 ratio where there's 3 grams of carbs for every gram of protein. The carbs transports the protein to the muscle tissue, which allows for the growth that the ectomorph is looking for. Now let's move on to your mesomorph. Now, as I stipulated before, a mesomorph is an individual with good muscle structure who is now looking to define and chisel his body out. So basically he has a small percentage of body fat that he needs to burn out and obviously muscle that he wants to further develop on. So how would he go about doing it? He would now need a pre-workout, a BCA, a post-workout, and he might also add in a fat burner. So the fat burner would assist in the weight loss process. Ingredients to look out for in your fat burner would be your synephrine, your Himbi, or you get your ECAs, which are a bit more stronger than the average. Your pre-workout would also contain of products like your synephrine and your Himbi, nitric oxide being the base, transporting oxygenated blood to the muscle tissue. Once again, the BCAs that a mesomorph needs to look for needs to have a 0 carbohydrate concentration, which allows this individual to now utilize his own body fat throughout the workout. Then you get a stage called intermittent starving post-workout, which would be the most beneficial for a mesomorph, where within a 15-minute period, he has his protein shake, whey protein specifically, if he is not IBS, if he doesn't have IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. If he has IBS, he'd require whey isolate, which is instant absorbing and is for an individual with IBS. Now, whey protein or whey isolate would be instant digesting within a 15-minute period post-workout, and then the intermittent starving will allow him to utilize his body fat for energy till such time he provides his body with the nutrition via a meal. Now, let's move on to an endomorph. Now, this is an individual with a higher percentage of body fat that needs to now go all out on the fat burning end in order to reveal his muscle structure. He would now look more for the fat burners and try and stay completely off the carbohydrates. So pre-workout, he'd go with a pre-workout with a fat burner as I stipulated before, synephrine based or your Himbi based. Intra-workout again, BCA to preserve and protect his muscle tissue while he's training, and post-workout again would be whey protein or whey isolate. This individual also requires to do a lot of cardio post-workout in order to reduce his body fat to reveal his muscle structure. This is me, Sandesh, signing out from VR Aesthetic and Gym Junkie Sports Nutrition for part 2, where we've covered these different sports supplements required for the body types. Stay tuned to part 3, where we discuss exercise and nutrition and the different body types and how they go together. See you soon, guys.